Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and Beautiful's Ridge in the hot seat. Will he accept Taylor's marriage proposal? Oh Taylor. Those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it, and the Bold and Beautiful shrink has clearly had her memory wiped of any and all recollections of the many times that Rich has thrown her over for Brooke and broken her heart. In the June 24 episode, despite seeing his reaction to Nick sniffing around Brooke anew, Taylor popped the question to her lover. And he? Well, he didn't answer right away. We'll find out in the June 25 episode whether Rich agrees to be Taylor's husband again. But how on earth, we want to know, can she possibly feel good about this? She has been down this road so often, she knows where every crack in the pavement is. Heck, it was just in 2022 during Krista Allen's stint as Taylor that Ridge ran to her, on the advice of a Panicone. Before he'd even dumped Brooke, professed his love and promised that he wouldn't let her down again. Which he then did, at their wedding, no less. At the time, Taylor initially tried to fight the urge to reunite, saying that she'd read this book before and knew how the story ended. He swayed her then, and apparently now she's been struck by amnesia because she's acting as if Ridge is as likely to honor a commitment as he is to say that he's made one. The heat is rising in Los Angeles, and it's not just the sun. It's Ridge Forrester, caught between passion, loyalty, and a question that could change his life forever. On the Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge is once again at the center of a romantic whirlwind, and this time, it's Taylor Hayes who's holding all the cards. With a bold move that stunned viewers and sent shockwaves through the Forrester family, Taylor has proposed marriage to Ridge. But will he say yes? A history of love, pain, and second chances. Ridge and Taylor's love story isn't new. It's classic, epic, and tinged with tragedy. From the very beginning, theirs has been a connection filled with intensity, devotion, and deep-rooted chemistry. Taylor, the brilliant psychiatrist with a heart of gold, has stood by Ridge through the highs and the heartbreaks. She's nursed him back to emotional health, battled Brooke Logan for his affections, and even risked everything for their children. Yet Ridge has always been a man torn between two loves. Brooke, fiery, complicated, unforgettable, has her own claim to his heart. Fans have watched the infamous love triangle unfold for decades. But this time, Taylor is taking control. She's not waiting for Ridge to come to her. Instead, she's stepping into her power and putting him in the hot seat. Taylor's bold proposal. Taylor's proposal didn't come out of nowhere. It was the culmination of weeks of emotional revelations, growing closeness, and mutual rediscovery. Ridge and Taylor have been reconnecting, bonding over their children and shared memories, and finding comfort in one another amid the chaos that surrounds them. Still, no one expected Taylor to flip the script and drop the ultimate question on Ridge. Will you marry me? Her proposal was heartfelt and fearless. It wasn't desperate, it was declarative. It said, I know what I want. I know who I am. I choose you. Taylor didn't plead or beg. She offered Ridge a chance at stability, love without drama, and a future grounded in trust. It was the kind of moment that makes soap history. Ridge's dilemma. But now comes the hard part. Ridge is stunned. Viewers could practically hear the wheels turning in his mind. He didn't say yes. He didn't say no. He just stared, speechless, caught in a tidal wave of emotion and confusion. So what's holding him back? First, there's the Brooke factor. Despite their turbulent history, Ridge and Brooke always find their way back to each other. She is the woman he's been married to more times than anyone can count. She's the mother of his child. And despite the betrayals, secrets, and screaming matches, Ridge still carries a torch for her. Then there's his sense of obligation, to his family, his business, and to the ideal of not making the same mistakes again. Ridge is a man of passion, but he's also a man of guilt. He doesn't want to hurt Taylor. He knows what she deserves. But does he believe he can truly give it to her without reservation? The fandom is ablaze. Social media has exploded with Team Taylor and Team Brooke debates. Some fans are cheering Taylor on, praising her for finally taking charge and asking for what she wants. Others worry she's setting herself up for another heartbreak. One thing is clear, no one is neutral about Ridge's next move. Will he follow his heart, or will he retreat into old patterns? Is this finally Taylor's moment to shine, or is Ridge still too emotionally entangled with Brooke to commit? Brooke's role in the drama. Speaking of Brooke, where does she stand in all this? Unsurprisingly, she's not taking Taylor's proposal lying down. She may not have popped the question herself, but make no mistake, Brooke isn't ready to give up on Ridge. Not now, not ever. She's already made it clear that she believes she and Ridge are destiny. She's not going to let Taylor walk away with the man she's fought so long and hard for. You can bet Brooke will pull out all the stops, whether it's a heartful confession, a tearful confrontation, or a classic Brooke-Logan bombshell reveal. What happens next? Ridge now stands at a pivotal crossroad. If he accepts Taylor's proposal, it would mark a new chapter, possibly even redemption for both of them. It would be a chance to break the cycle, to start fresh, to finally build the peaceful, stable family life they've always dreamed of. But if he turns her down, that could signal another chapter in the never-ending saga between Ridge and Brooke. Or worse, it could mean Ridge is destined to remain caught in emotional limbo, unable to commit fully to anyone. A wedding or a war? The stakes have never been higher. Taylor's bold move has redefined the power dynamics, and Ridge can no longer coast on nostalgia or mixed signals. He has to choose. And that choice could either unite or destroy the Forrester family once again. Will we see a grand wedding at the Forrester estate, with Taylor walking down the aisle glowing in soft ivory and hope? Or will hearts be broken once again as Ridge clings to the past? In the world of the bold and the beautiful, anything can happen, and usually does. But one thing's for sure, Ridge Forrester is in the hot seat, and the clock is ticking. In the glamorous, high-stakes world of the bold and the beautiful, drama is never in short supply. And this time, all eyes are on Ridge Forrester. Once again, the dashing designer finds himself at the heart of a storm. But this time, it's not about fashion lines or boardroom betrayals. It's about love, commitment, and one very unexpected marriage proposal from Dr. Taylor Hayes. Yes, you read that right. Taylor has proposed. The question burning through Los Angeles like a Malibu wildfire is, will Ridge say yes? Let's back up. The Taylor-Ridge-Brooke triangle is a tale as old as time, an endlessly looping saga of longing, betrayal, forgiveness, and fierce competition. Fans have ridden the emotional roller coaster for decades, watching Ridge ping-pong between Brooke's passionate unpredictability and Taylor's steady, compassionate presence. Now Taylor has thrown caution to the wind, in a rare, bold twist, and taken control of her narrative. No more waiting, no more wishing. Taylor's tired of sitting on the sidelines. During an emotionally charged moment, she surprised Ridge with a heartfelt, knees-shaking proposal. No grand fireworks or sweeping orchestras. Just pure, vulnerable honesty. It wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. Ridge didn't answer right away. And that pause, that look on his face, it's enough to keep viewers glued to their screens and theories spinning out on fan forums from coast to coast. Ridge in the hot seat. Let's be honest, Ridge Forrester isn't the kind of man who likes being cornered emotionally. He thrives in control, in orchestrating the world around him. But now Taylor has flipped the script. She's handed him her heart on a silver platter and asked him to make a choice.